So today I want to talk to you about hostess coaching. It is crucial to having a successful show. When your hostess knows what's going on, then she will have a much better turnout in the amount of people there, in the pre-sales that she collects before the shows, and the retail and bookings at the show, all simply by preparing your hostess for what is to come. So hostess coaching, what is that? Well, like I said, it's preparing your hostess. It's coaching her like a basketball coach would coach his players before the game. He's going to tell them how they're going to have a good game and what to do. So we are going to coach our hostess on what to do before her show. When I schedule their show, while I'm at the jewelry show, putting their date on my calendar for their show, I will also put a date on my calendar for when I'm going to meet with them at least 2 weeks before the show to hostess coach them. I will hand her my hostess information sheet to fill out. Your show date and time, I'll write that on there for her, and then it says hostess coaching date. If you forgot to put a date on the calendar, well, there's your reminder. So you're going to say, oh, we need to pick a date 2 weeks before your show. When would be good for you? Now, personally, I usually meet at coffee shops or their office or wherever I can catch them. But my favorite thing to do is home hostess coaching. So that way I can lay out the land, see where I'm going to set up the jewelry, see where we're going to do the presentation, see where I'm going to do checkout. I like the home hostess coaching the best, but that's not always possible. So just do it wherever you can find it. So once I have picked their date to coach them, then I'll say, okay, if you'll just put your name, your address, phone number here, so that way I'll know what to put on your invitation. And here at the bottom, it says additional incentives offered. You're going to write what they chose from your hostess incentive booking activity, and you're going to write it there so you don't forget to bring that incentive to their show that they picked out. So then you're going to take their hostess information sheet and you're going to put it into your big old checkout binder, right? So in the front here, I have all of my future shows, okay, in these little clear protective sheets. So that'll go right into one of those. And then when I'm ready to have that show, I'll take that clear sheet out with her hostess information sheet and put it into my smaller checkout clipboard to have during the show. So that hostess's information's in there, and throughout the show I'll put the receipts and the surveys and everything in there. When I get there to hostess coach them, wherever that's at, then I will bring my show on the go bag. Okay, that bag, you are going to have your hostess packet all filled out and highlighted and outlined for them. I'll go through that in a minute. You're going to have some extra catalogs. You're going to have an extra bag inside of it. And inside of here, I have a mini show ready to go. So I've got jewelry, and I've got a mini clipboard with some gift cards and a receipt. I even have replacement exchange order forms on here just in case they need a replacement. And I've got over 30 pieces of jewelry all paired in sets inside of this bag also. I'm there hostess coaching that girl. I can put out my little mini show and get her excited about all the free jewelry she's going to earn and help her to pair some pieces with her outfits, do a little mini style consultation while I'm there with her to get her excited about earning free jewelry. If they're excited about earning free jewelry, then they're going to be more apt to getting pre-sales before the show because they want to earn as much free jewelry as they can. I will take out their hostess packet. Girlfriend, so I am so excited about your show. We're going to have so much fun together. I cannot wait to spoil you with tons of free jewelry. So let's just go through your packet together. Now at the top, there is a spot for you to write their name and their show date. Write that there just as a reminder for them and you. And just say, okay, girl, so we have your show set for Friday, March the 23rd. Okay, so you're going to get 30% of your show's total sales in free jewelry of your choice. And that's all on here. And I highlight it and mark this baby up before I meet with her, so that way it looks more important. So I highlight all the important stuff. 30% and free, up to 8 items at half price. And guess what? That adds more to your free jewelry. So you also get 2 $50 bonuses. One for having $100 in pre-sales before your show. So make sure you show the catalogs around to everyone before your show starts. So that way the ones who can't make it can still peek at the catalog and place a pre-order. If you get just $100 in pre-sales before the show, you get a $50 bonus for more free jewelry to redeem at your show. Now, that equals $80 in free jewelry before your party even starts. Isn't that awesome? Because you get 30% of those pre-sales as well. Also, in your packet, I have put a pre-sale order form. So this has 4 places for orders on it, okay? It's my goal for you to get 4 to 6 orders before your party. And $100 is going to get you that $50 bonus. So make sure when you're collecting those pre-orders, they need to either give you their email so that I can invoice them and they can pay that by card, or they need to give you cash or check to pay for their order before the show. Okay, we need the order and the payment before the show starts for it to count. So have them give me their name, their phone number, and their email address, so that way I can take care of them and serve them and thank them for their order. And then they're just going to put the item number, the item name, and the price of what they want. And so that you don't have to do the math, just text me what they ordered and I'll add it up for you. And this is what I'm telling my hostesses, by the way. And then you also get another $50 bonus whenever 3 of your friends decide that they want to have their own get-together with me and my jewelry so that they can get free jewelry too. So if you know someone who loves jewelry but can't make it, go ahead and have them set a date with me before the party starts. And another thing that's on your hostess packet is it just talks about our golden guarantee. So I kind of go over that with them so that they understand. Make sure you make your wish list before your show starts, so that way you have an idea of what you would like to get for free, and you can have a goal of what you need your retail to be. On the back of this hostess packet is a spot for them to invite, and this is very important. And here inside here I also put, it's a 40 guests in 4 minutes sheet. And it has just several different groups of people they can invite. It helps them think outside of the box so that they can over-invite. I say over-invite. Only 1 out of every 4 you invite are actually going to attend. So if you invite 40, then we will get our goal of 10 ladies there, okay? Then there's a spot for a pre-show checklist for them. It just goes over everything again. Make your wish list, create a guest list, invite at least 40 people. Follow up with invitations. You, as the jewelry lady, it's your responsibility to make their invitation for them. So I use RedStamp. If you have a personal Premier website, then RedStamp has a Premier collection for us, and it has invites already made up with jewelry attached to those invitations, so they look super professional and cute. But make sure you make that invitation for her and send it to her about 2 to 3 weeks in advance before her party. And I recommend when you schedule her show, the next day, go ahead and make her save the date. Simple invite that says save the date, you make it on RedStamp. So that way the hostess already has a save the date that she's going to go ahead and send out so people can start saving that date. And then about 2 to 3 weeks before the show, you're going to send her the actual invitation. So make sure she sends out her invitations in a personal, individual text to each person she wants to invite. I tell her, don't just invite on Facebook. Facebook is a great addition, but don't only go that route because you won't have anyone come. Also, don't send out group texts. People hate those, so make sure you send each person an individual personal text, and that will up your turnout a whole lot. Collect your $100 in advanced orders before your show. Book 3 future shows. One of those 3 can be yours. You can rebook for next year so you can get all the free jewelry benefits again, and that'll count as one of your 3 for that other $50 bonus. And plan simple refreshments. When I'm hostess coaching, I tell them, don't spend a lot of money, don't stress out, keep it simple, and let's try to do the snacks at the end, so that way when everyone arrives, we can get that party started immediately. And then after the show's over, when everyone's mingling and playing in the jewelry and I'm checking everyone out, then they can be grabbing their snacks. And so that way, if anybody needs to leave early, they can, and they don't have to wait around. Okay, so I advise my hostess to wait to put the snacks out till the end, because we want them focused on the jewelry and not on the snacks. And then I tell them that they can boost their attendance by making reminder calls before the show. And I tell them, I will be sending you fun little reminder pictures to send out to all your guests starting 3 days in advance before your party. Now, also inside the hostess packet, along with my catalogs and my pre-sales order form, as well as that 40 guests in 4 minutes, I also put a tic-tac-toe sheet. And it says tic-tac-toe at the top, and it has different little boxes for them to mark off. I tell them, if you get 1 tic-tac-toe, so 3 in any direction, then you get a free little prize from my goodie bag. If you get 2 tic-tac-toes, you get a free clip-it or a birthstone charm from me, along with your free jewelry. 3 or more tic-tac-toes gets you a prize and a clip-it. So then I go through this with them, okay? So the first one, let's go ahead and mark that off, because I know you're going to hold your show on the date we have scheduled. The next one says 10 guests at your show. That's our goal. So remember, invite at least 40 people, and that way we'll get our goal of 10 there. The next one says personally invite all those on your list. So remember, send a personal text to all 40 people. Make each person feel special, like you handpicked them to invite them. Make reminder calls a few days before your show. Then, this middle box here, I want you to watch my little video and fill out the follow along sheet. This is the We Love Premier sheet I got off of Julie David's website, and it has a spot for them to go online and watch a video about what we do as jewelry ladies. And then on the back, or on the second page, it has a follow along sheet that they can answer while watching that video. And then, so I'll tell them, make sure you watch that video and fill out your homework. Give it to me at your show, and you'll get to mark this one off. I tell them if they do that follow along sheet and give me their homework at their show completed, I will give them a free jewelry organizer to put all their free jewelry in that they earn. And those jewelry organizers are only like $4 off of the incentive site, so they really don't cost us anything, and if we are sharing Premier, it's totally worth it. So once you do that homework, you can mark that one off. The next one is to have 4 to 6 orders before your show from the ladies who can't come. Remember, when you get at least $100 in sales before your show, then you get that $50 bonus. The next one, like I said, you want 3 future bookings from your friends so that you get your $50 bonus. You could be one of those 3. And if there's someone who can't come that you know would love to receive free jewelry like this, have them call me. I'll book a show with them, and that'll count towards your free. Have a $600 show, because the average jewelry show is $500. So if you have a show that's $600, you'll get to mark that off. You want to tell them what the national average or what your average is for jewelry shows. So that way they have an idea of what the average jewelry show looks like. And then the last one on this tic-tac-toe sheet is to get on my schedule for your next show so you can get all these hostess perks again. So that's the tic-tac-toe sheet I go over with them, and it literally covers everything you need to cover. So make sure that you are hostess coaching. It is crucial to your business to prepare your hostess for their show so that they can have the best show possible, maximize their free jewelry, and you will benefit from it. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 21.